Hello there, my name is Ben and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd do a series of updates because I haven't done one of these in a long time. It's not the first time I've tried to make this video. I've tried to make this video 3 or 4 times over the last month or so, but for some reason I'm doing it now and I hope this one is the one that goes up. So let's start off with the bad one, 2 Down. 2 Down has always been the bad one, but 2 Down is over. That's it for 2 Down. And I've already seen rumours about why it happened and stuff. Oh my god. The land of the internet is a burden at the best of times. But no, it's nothing. It's just, I guess it's because Callum and I have so many projects on right now. He has an album coming out. And I'm co-producing that record, so it's like we're working together, but it's not 2 Down, that's Chrome Man, I guess. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 albums. 1, 2, 3. No, there's another one. So there's 4 EPs and a whole bunch of little songs as well. I can't even count how many there are on the way as well. And we just don't have time. We just don't have time for 2 Down. And I don't like being in bands that I can't invest time in. I'd rather say we're on hiatus or something. But with 2 Down, we kind of reached what we wanted to do. We wanted to do the 2 Lost Boys. You guys heard that. And that's kind of all we wanted to do, was to get our album done. Because it had taken so long and it was a lot of energy. And you guys received it, with open arms, and it was great. And we kind of had no other plan. There was no fallback plan. That was all we had in mind. And so for now, I guess we'll say never, because that's what Bieber says. But that's it. I mean, it's nothing to do with Callum and I and that personal relationship or anything like that. Callum's like my brother. So I mean, he is literally like my best friend, or probably one of 3 best friends now, because I'm in the 10th grade still, and that's still a thing. But he is one of my closest friends, and he's a sexy guy, and I can't stop thinking about him. What the fuck did that happen? What was that? See, this is subconscious. This is what happens. I can't stop thinking about him. That wasn't supposed to come out. That's one of our little secrets. We weren't supposed to release that. But no, he's gorgeous, obviously, and he's incredible at what he does. He's ridiculous. And but maybe by the time all of that shit's done, which will probably be about 2019, 18, 19, realistically 18. Maybe not. Maybe before that. Maybe end of next year. Who knows? But when all that shit's done, well, these fucking trucks, man. I fucking hate these trucks. I don't know if you just heard that. I record in this tiny room over here that we built recently. And he, and whoever the fuck was, I can't even see who it is a dick. We need to get the fuck out of this shithole. Anyway, sorry. Because we're building a new studio, I'm going to come to that in a minute, but I'm done with this. It's only temporary. We've only been here for 6 months. This is, no longer than that, 7 months. This is temporary. We're going to get the fuck out of this room soon, and I look forward to it greatly. But yeah, so that's the end of 2 Down, unfortunately, and for now, at least, we'll call it a day. But there will be other projects that we get together. There is another project that involves both Callum and I as well. There's a couple of other people in it, and that's interesting to us. So 2 Down, we recorded something called Live at the Ends, which is filmed in Wandsworth in London. I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe more than that now. And I love it. I watch it now, and it makes me want to do a live record, because we used to do those back in the day. Our 2 Down did Origins was really live, playing instruments together while tracking, but not live. I'd love to do a live record with 2 Down eventually. That would be something I'd love to do in the future. But because I didn't realise how well we could play together, and I couldn't even hear it in the room on the day because it was so fucking loud. But the recordings came out great, and I'd love to explore that a bit more. And the other really cool thing with the live stuff is the imperfections, like when my voice craps out, or Steve fucks up a fill, which I don't think he did, or Tim fucks up, which is constant, or Callum fucks up, which is constant, or if I fuck up, which is constant. I think Steve is probably the best person in Two Down. But anyway, when that stuff happens, it's really cool to get it on tape, because that's the human element. What you hear in the studio versions is the kind of really produced stuff. You know, that's the stuff we don't let you hear, all of the shit that we go through. I suppose you hear it with Quiet One because a lot of that stuff is live, but you don't hear it with the Two Down stuff. Certainly won't be hearing it with Portraits. Let's move on to Portraits while we're here. 7 minutes on Two Down. Sorry guys, I just you know, but it's a big deal, and you know, Callum and I hopefully will do a video together. It's a shame he's not here right now actually, but in other ways not, because I'm now about to talk for like 15 minutes on other subjects, so it's probably lucky he wasn't here. But we'll do a video together soon to kind of, what do we need to? Maybe we will. Portraits. So I'm right at the end of recording. Just a quick sip. These are cool. These are like new glass mugs. Not new. I mean, I'm from the future, so these aren't exactly high tech, but still cool to have mugs. They're not very expensive. I think they're about £3 each. But they look like, I'd say that'd be about 15 quid. It's made by Bodum. Just check them out. Just a little endorsement. I love these. I approve of this message. Portraits is really close to ending, which is really sad. It's been so much fun, and I wanted to keep going. Like, I like that heavy amount of stress in my life, and just that exploration, and just putting it all together, and working with someone like John, who is just ridiculously intelligent, intuitive, dedicated, talented. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's really cool, and I get to wake up and think, I'm in Portraits, man, fuck me. That's just so cool though, and it's a real shame it's coming to an end, because it's been a blast, and literally on the end of finishing the vocals on song 10, which is our last song, literally the last song on the record, I think, as well. Yeah, it is the last song on the record. It's the only song on the record that's actually 2 songs as well. There are some long songs, but this is actually 2 songs, which is interesting. But yeah, that's been so amazing, and the point now is to get it to September, where it will start to be mixed. So the idea is we're going to do like a pre-mix, and then in September there'll be like an actual mix with Tim, who did Axis Mundi, and we were very happy with that. So that's kind of the plan. Then physicals out in October, I don't know, something like that. We're going to go to Abbey to get it mastered at some point, but you know, even the artwork for Portraits is taking a ridiculous amount of time and effort. But you can't spend all of this time on, it's not 10 songs, it's more than that, but on 10 songs, mainly 10 songs. You can't spend that amount of time on 10 very long songs and then not spend any time on the artwork. I wanted to do it all by hand, which sounded really amazing when it was just in my head, but now it's a reality. It's slightly more intrinsic, but it's going to look, I think it's going to look cool. And we have an album title, although I'm not going to drop it now, and I'm really bad at not dropping things, so I don't even hear this shit. Trucks reversing, that's nice over the vocals. Can you hear this? We're in an industrial estate in Crawley, a place called Manor Royal. I don't know if you can hear that. It's still not over. I can feel it under my feet. It's really good when you're recording anything that isn't really loud. Be nice doing Quiet One at the moment with this fucking bullshit going on. What are we doing? What were we talking about? Sorry, that's what happens every time that happens, is I lose my mind with anger, because I need to get the fuck out. I need to build. We need to crack on this. Let's talk about the studio. So I got the plans through the other day. In fact, can I get them up on my phone? You can probably have a quick look if you want, if I can do it without. Will is awake. One sec. Grizzlebox. Silence you. One sec. I'm not very good at this. Wait, give me a minute. All right. Yeah. Right. Oh, you can't really see it, but well, you can kind of. Okay, so you can kind of see it. My phone screen, by the way, it's just I went for a different look with my phone screen. It's called Cracky Chic. Anyway, you can see the kind of layout. So you can see a big room here. That's outside. That's not me. And you can see a big room there. And then there's like accommodation over here. And so this main room will be split into two. There'll be like a divide here. So this bottom half will be the control room. Top half will be a live room. And then there's the accommodation. And the accommodation is the exciting bit. Not well, the studio is obviously the really exciting bit for me. But the accommodation is really exciting as well. And we weren't originally going to do anything with that. But the accommodation means that we can have people here full time. Like for instance, if one of the Hurt Record Stream team wanted to come down for a weekend or something, no problem. You can stay with us. You can stay in the studio. Or if John wanted to come over from the States and track stuff with us, or for any reason, I don't know why I'd want to do that, but if he would, then actually no, we have been talking about that, but he could. You know, there's an actual room to be comfortable as a lounge area, little gaming suite, thinking about music, video suite as well, production suite that Will can grow old in, and it's going to be really cool. It's huge as well. It's really big, which is great. It's like that's not the final plan. We're trying to get a little hook on the top of it to lead to like an additional set of vocal booths and maybe even a third little studio room, which would be really cool because then it'd be more like a complex. Because I quite like having a separate mixing suite to a live suite. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but working with a few companies trying to make that happen. Tree Audio, who are very cool people who make extraordinarily expensive things, but for some reason have taken a shining to me. So while it lasts, I'm trying to get as much as I can out of them. And some microphonic companies, so Neumann, Audio Technica. I'm trying to wangle some goodies from them because I realise that we've got loads of stuff, but what we don't have is microphones. Like every time we want to do something like that, we have to rent mics, which sucks. So you know, you can get endorsements for these people, or at least sponsorships, and that's the route we're going to take. So and I'm not even sure if the studio is just going to be me, which is exciting because there's some people around me who do what I do, probably even better than I do, but they need space, and so it'd be quite nice to have them on board as well. So that's why I like the idea of it being more of a complex than an individual studio. It's too big to be an individual studio anyway, but you know, it's just one of those things that we're taking into account. And I need to get out of this fucking room. You know, we were in another room in the countryside for like 5 years. Then we moved to a place called East Grinstead for like 5 years. And that got flooded. Then we moved into temporary for a year. Then we've been here for... It's probably over a year we were there. Now we've been here for 7 months. So I just need like an official place. The problem with this place is that as it's rented, I don't want to do anything to it. Like I can't put up like acoustic foam. I did my acoustician stuff on the roof, but all of that stuff's just Velcro. But I can't do my acoustic stuff to the room because I'm scared. And so it'd be nice to have my own place where I can do that stuff. I'm gonna have polished concrete floors, which kind of looks like marble, but it's really good for resonance, especially with drum kits. Super high ceilings. Floating floor anyway, having these cool little kind of moats around each room to hide wires in, which is really nice. Something that I wish all rooms had. Just a little 3-inch decline at the side of all the rooms, like a little gully that flows along, like a moat. It's called a moat, like a moat. So yeah, there you go. So that's the studio, which is happening. Which leads me on to Zombies. Because there's 2 records, Zombies 2 and Zombies 4, which I hadn't announced Zombies 4 till a couple of months ago. You've heard a single from each. You've heard Instinct Extinct, which is 2, and Eyes on the King, which is 4. Zombies 2 has absolutely nothing to do... Well, that's incorrect. It has more to do with my line. than it does with anyone else's. And for that reason, it's like my instant favourite, because it's creepy as fuck. Then Zombies 4 is about another game. It's not even about a game that we're in now. And I've already released the name of the game. And it's not what you think it is, because you're immediately going to think of something called Northwards, which is not anything to do with that. But it's very futured, that one, so I'm excited about that. It's an entire album about a game that doesn't exist in the public limelight, and people, apart from you lot, aren't really going to know about that for a very long time. Really, really long time, not a standard amount of time as well. Be one of those things in like 5 years I get a phone call and there's some angry phone call from someone, I reckon. It's going to be angry or elated, I can't tell, but either way it's going to be one of them. And so that finishes off the quadrilogy, I guess. It's actually a it's not a quadrilogy, is it? Or is it a quadrilogy? I thought there's a more official word than quadrilogy. So what's happening now is that we're in this strange process. So 2 and 4 are finished, 1 and 3 are already out, but 1 is being redone now and 3 is being redone. 3 has had 2 songs that are redone, and I'm going to finish the rest of them soon. So the idea being is that all 4 will be of the same sound quality, because you've got to remember, like, Zombies 1 is like 5 years old, something like that. I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. Maybe not even that. But I was producing on a laptop back then, and things have changed. Things have only changed because of that fucking record. Like, that record like blew me into being able to do a lot of this stuff, which is amazing, because before it was just me stuck on a fucking laptop running a fake guitar amp and stuff. It sounds alright, I mean, it sounds legit, but I can't even, I'm just so excited to get the 6 of the, there's quite a few songs, 6 of them have been mixed. I haven't listened to them yet, they came back today, or 4 of them are back today, but the rest are about to be mixed. And I just wanted there to be like a continual quality thing, so we went back and re-recorded all the drums, recorded the guitars, bass, vocals. A lot of the synths stayed the same. My accordion in Drowning in Paris is still there, which is good, because I don't have my accordion anymore. It's in storage because the studio's not big enough. And because it's big, the accordion thing. I don't know if you saw me playing it. I don't know if I released a video of me playing it. I can't remember, but it's big. So that's really exciting. And then 3 was a different record. It sounded nothing like what a Zombies album should have done. It sounded really tacky. So what I've done is strip out all the parts I don't like, and I've made it more Benn. So that there's a distinct flow, because I guess Zombies 1 is kind of just heavy. Zombies 2 is just super heavy. Zombies 3 is like was heavy metal, but now it's heavy. And Zombies 4 is like alternative rock that's slightly heavier than standard alternative rock. These are like genres I'm trying to think of. But that's really exciting as well. And there's a new song on Zombies 3, and there is a revised song on, like lyrically revised song on Zombies 1, which is really cool. Both the same length, song-wise now. So the idea, after all of that nonsense I just said, the idea is to create a 5-disc CD set, because there's Zombies 1, 2, 3, 4, then there's Zombies 5, which is the unplugged session we did earlier this year. I'm still mixing that. But we did an unplugged session, which was really cool. We went to the studio for a night and had some super talented people join me to do that, and you've heard of them all. Ben and Ellie came, there's a guy called Max, who you haven't met yet. Danny was there, he's a percussionist, also a guitarist. And it was just a cool little event. I don't know, what was that, 10 or 11 songs that we did. And that'll be kind of the last, I think of that as like a bonus disc kind of thing. For all of these are physical discs as well, they'll all be physical discs. And I always think of that as like a bonus disc, because there's only 4, storyline wise there's only 4, and this one is a separate kind of additional thing. Where I'm kind of wondering whether this will be only available with the 5-disc thing, maybe not. That sounds a bit money hungry. Don't like that. because it makes me think you have to buy the 5-disc box just to get that one. I don't know. Well, I'll work it out later. But the boxes themselves, we've had 2 betas of them, and they're like they're leather bound, and they have a little combination, 3-digit combination on the front. You can probably guess what that is, but a 3-digit combination, like faux gold looking thing. It's got little clasps and corner edging and stuff. It's cool. I haven't seen the final one yet because the final one is being made now, but that's really exciting, and that's going to be like a 5-album release in one go. It's weird having just Zombies 2 and 4 ready now. I feel like that shouldn't. I think there's some sort of voodoo mystic thing that's happened to get them there. I feel like that shouldn't have happened for some reason. I've appeased some sort of god, but so that's Zombies. So the plan when Portraits goes off to mix in September is that I'm going away. I'm going on a holiday, which I haven't had since 2012. An actual break, because I work 7 days a week, and I suppose we have like Halloween, Christmas off, but I work all the time, non-stop, just to be able to do this, which is great. You know, I couldn't think of doing anything else. But it means that I have to work to do this, you know. It's not easy at all. It's really not easy, because, like, if you think about, if you just think about, even that live thing, that 2 Down live thing, which seemed quite easy, it's vitally expensive to do that whole event. And then there's like a month of work just before any of it's ready. Full-on mixes, the production rehearsals we have beforehand as well. Then the mixing it, mastering it, it comes to way more than we'd ever make for releasing it, which I don't really care about too much, because there's things like Quiet One and Zombies, I guess, too, which will always be there for the you know, to support financially what I do, I guess. But sometimes you just have to make a loss, and that's fine. No, it's not fine. And everything I've always been taught, because I did economics, business studies at school, further economics at uni, and it's absolutely not fine. But what I mean is that from a moral standpoint, or at least from a internal standpoint, I don't care about making a loss on one or a couple of things, because, you know, we've released full 3 albums, full 3 EPs, 3 singles. I don't care about that particularly, because there's always going to be something to bump it up eventually. So that's good. For all of you who are interested in the Rapier rebuild, which is the guitar, Rapier 44, it's currently with a luthier who's not very close to me at all, which is irritating, because every time I have to go to him it's like an hour and a half drive. But he is respraying it right now, and we're trying something that he's never tried before, and just with the paint type. And it's actually an automobile. It's like a car paint, but it's super. It's a bit glam, I guess you'd say, but I'm not sure if it fits Quiet One. Which is a bit too garish, I guess, for Quiet One. But still, it's going to look amazing, I think. And but that's where it is right now. I've cleaned up all of the internal parts for it, which are down there, and they're all ready to be refit. And I'll take some photos and maybe chuck them on Instagram today if I can, just to show you the difference between what it looked like before and what 2 months of work every night scrubbing them to get them clean what it looks like. And I hope it's going to sound great, because I'd love. It's been so much work doing. You've only seen like tiny bits of it, but it's been so much work getting this guitar to be beautiful again, and I think it would fit. It would be nice to use it on a Quiet One record. So that's my plan, is that after Portraits is done in September, or at least away in September to be mixed, I'm going to go away, because I haven't had a holiday for a very long time. Very, very long time. And, you know, we work like 7 days a week, every week, all year. And the only kind of days we get off, I guess, are like Halloween and Christmas and all that stuff. So, but it means that I just need a break. Like, I just need a break. Because Portraits alone has been such a long and involved process, and I just need to to spend some time away, which hopefully by the time I'm back I'll have a slightly clearer head and can start thinking about a Quiet One record, which would be nice. I'm considering doing a slightly shorter record in the meantime for Quiet One, but we'll see. And just before I go, I wanted to show you guys first before anyone else gets to see this. This is the first guitar that is intelligent. This is the very first intelligent guitar. It happens to be a Pack-a-Punch guitar, just completely randomly. This guitar had the intelligent circuitry in it. I'm not going to show you the rest of it because that's for another video, but it had the intelligent circuitry in it, and then we made a Pack-a-Punch because you can't have a Pack-a-Punch guitar without it evolving in some way, and that's what this is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.